Where is the line between culturally relevant curricula and culturally specific curricula? So when engaging in discussions with other curriculum developers or curriculum specialists at districts, there's often this conflation of culturally relevant pedagogy or culturally relevant curricula with a culture itself by saying, oh, you need to make a curriculum that targets X population or Y population. While I understand that there are best intentions with this kind of approach, I would suggest that, again, making something culturally specific can become problematic when you are essentializing and making assumptions based off of demographic information. So my previous example kind of highlights that. However, I want to kind of contextualize this a bit more. I have sat in a meeting with somebody who was well-intentioned, who was trying to talk about culturally responsive curricula, and who suggested in order to make a curriculum more culturally relevant to Hispanic kids, you need to include more tacos and mariachi music. And quite frankly, I found that offensive. Making something that is culturally specific can essentialize and make assumptions about people. Not saying that the Scratch Encore does that, because quite frankly, I have not spent enough time looking at the actual curriculum itself outside of reading this paper and looking at some of the projects that they have on their website. But it was just something that came to mind when I was reading this particular paper.
This excerpt is from CSK8 podcast number 24, which is titled Scratch Encore, the design and pilot of a culturally relevant intermediate Scratch curriculum. You can listen to this full episode as well as hundreds more by simply searching for the CSK8 podcast on your favorite podcast app or by simply going to jaredleary.com.